Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies, and this is Declaration of the Master from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Declaration of the Master. Every master of a lodge, after his election and before his installation, is required to give, in the presence of the brethren, his assent to the following 15 charges and regulations. 1. Do you promise to be a good man and true, and strictly to obey the moral law? 2. Do you promise to be a peaceable citizen and cheerfully to conform to the laws of the country in which you reside? 3. Do you promise not to be concerned in plots and conspiracies against the government of the country in which you live, but patiently to submit to the decisions of the law and the constituted authorities? 4. Do you promise to pay proper respect to the civil magistrates, to work diligently, live credibly, and act honorably by all men? 5. Do you promise to hold in veneration the original rules and patrons of the Order of Freemasonry and their regular successors, supreme and subordinate, according to their stations, and to submit to the awards and resolutions of your brethren in lodge convened, in every case consistent with the constitutions of the order? 6. Do you promise as much as in you lies, to avoid private piques and quarrels, and to guard against intemperance and excess? 7. Do you promise to be cautious in your behavior, courteous to your brethren, and faithful to your lodge? 8. Do you promise to respect genuine and true brethren, and to discountenance impostors and all the dissenters from the ancient landmarks and constitutions of Masonry? 9. Do you promise, according to the best of your ability, to promote the general good of society, to cultivate the social virtues, and to promulgate the knowledge of the mystic arts according to our statutes? 10. Do you promise to pay homage to the Grand Master for the time being, and to his officers when duly installed, and strictly to conform to every edict of the Grand Lodge or General Assembly of Masons that is not subversive of the principles and groundwork of Masonry? 11. Do you admit that it is not in the power of any man or body of men to make innovations in the body of Masonry? 12. Do you promise a regular attendance on the committees and communications of the Grand Lodge on receiving proper notice, and to pay attention to all the duties of Masonry on convenient occasions? 13. Do you admit that no new lodge can be formed without permission of the Grand Lodge, and that no countenance ought to be given to any irregular lodge or to any person clandestinely installed therein as being contrary to the ancient charges of the order? 14. Do you admit that no person can be regularly made a Mason in or admitted a member of any regular lodge without previous notice and due inquiry into his character? 15. Do you agree that no visitors shall be received into your lodge without due examination and producing proper vouchers of their having been initiated in a regular lodge? Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.